first met in high school. I was a freshman and he was a junior. I saw him around the hallways, and my brother is in a grade above me and he was on the football team with him.
We played football together. He was a sophomore when I was a junior. He was a grade below me. She was actually the one who approached him to say something to me.
And I kind of asked my brother if he can give him my number, and kind of went from there. Although he didn't exactly call me, he texted me, and I didn't have texting then. It wasn't like a normal thing, so he tried texting me, I didn't respond, and then he thought I was blowing him off, but then he called me.
I ended up giving her a call, and I think we like hung out or something later that week, and it all went downhill from there.
Yeah, so thanks for my brother. I got to meet Doug. My first impression, well, he was kind of a jock. I mean, not to say I wasn't into that or anything, but he was quiet. He was kind of different than I was. He was like a good kid. I'm not saying I was a bad kid, but...
She had a little bit different lifestyle than me at the time, but I guess opposites attract.
Doug was just kind of, he was quiet but outgoing. You know, it takes a while to get to know him, but when you do, it was kind of hooked.
Here we are 10 years later, and yeah.
He has a huge heart. You know, he'll do anything for anybody. He will put himself on the line just to make someone else happy, and he's dedicated. I find that very admiring, dedication, and you know, someone that I want to spend the rest of my life with.
Well, what I love about Amanda is her desire to just, she's always looking to do better, bigger and better things. Her passion for her job, her education, she's been working so hard. Really didn't think I was going to do this. I'm just so happy for her. She's worked really hard. Yeah, she's always been there for me. With football, she's always been there for me for everything. I just couldn't ask for anyone better than her. She's just a really great person.
When I moved to DC for 3 months, I was I think a junior in college, and I was doing an internship program. You know, I'm always a traveling adventure type, want to do something different, never the same. So I decided to move to DC for 3 months and do an internship. It was gonna be hard because we were together all the time. I don't know how many years before that, and so it was gonna be really hard to move away. Even though it was a short amount of time, it was still far, 3 hours. And he would call me, he would text me, he would surprise me and drive down there on the weekends, even when I didn't think he would, kind of thing. It was just, and he knew it was kind of a hard time for me transitioning down there and being in a new place and meeting new people, new job, everything. And he was there for me and really made it a positive experience. And I always knew that I'd be all right just because he'd back me up, you know what I mean? And he'd come down and we'd talk and we'd share the DC experiences and stuff like that. And he was always just my rock when I was down there, my little piece of home.
I mean, people were, I think, expecting this for a while now. I wanted to make sure she was, ready, she was still in school, so we didn't want to rush into anything. That was pretty much the main reason that I waited so long.
We were in Jersey camping with my brother and my sister-in-law, and well, we were cooking. It was getting later, and we decided to play a game. My brother and my sister-in-law were all behind it and whatnot. So we were getting ready to play a game, and my brother's like, "Oh, you have to come help me look for something." I think it was like a rock to make the table level or whatever, something like that. So I was like, "All right, fine, that's fun." So we went and did that, and Doug was acting a little shady. You know what I mean? Like I felt like I knew something was going to happen, but at the same time, I didn't. So then came back and he kind of closed my eyes. He closed my eyes, and I swear, like I thought he was going to show me something dead, something like disgusting, just freak me out. And I was like, no. So I was all freaked out. He's closing my eyes.
I walked her over. She wasn't exactly cooperative. She thought I was going to have a bug or some kind of, I don't even know, something to freak her out. So she wasn't cooperating very well, which.
And then he walked me over to the back of his truck, and he opened my eyes, and he made this collage with a D and an A with all our pictures from years that we've been dating. And at that moment, I was like, is this really happening? I was like, are you really doing this?
She said, "Are you really doing this right now?" So I just got down on one knee and asked her to marry me.
And so he got down on one knee and proposed, and it was great. And to be honest, I was not expecting it at all. I mean, we've been together for so long, but nope, never thought he'd pull the trigger. But it was the right time and place.
The thing I'm most looking forward to on the wedding day is obviously getting married to the love of my life, but just having all of our family and friends there to be able to see us finally get married, I think will be pretty cool.
I can't wait to see his face when I go to walk down that aisle. He's a very genuine person, and he can get emotional, and that's just something that I absolutely can't wait. It's gonna be, sorry. Yeah, I don't really cry. I'm really excited.
I don't really know how to say it. This is for Amanda. When we watch us a few years from now. Just know I love you. I've always loved you. I'm always gonna love you, and I hope nothing ever tears us apart. And let's just live happily ever after.